In this video, I'll be addressing the multiple benefits of getting your children to help out around the house. As early as 2 years old, your children can start helping you out. Nowadays, all too often, parents struggle in getting their teenagers to help, and it's an ongoing battle. Other parents worry that children should just focus on their homework and not be distracted by chores or daily routines, or they think they're too young and incapable of completing a task such as a chore. Or finally, they feel guilty that they're using their children as child laborers. The thing is that there are multiple benefits to teaching your children to help out from the time that they're really small. Actually, you do your children a great disservice to not allow them to help you out, to not teach them to help you out. I thought it'd be a good idea to simply list the benefits, and maybe it'll change your mind about getting your children involved in household chores or daily tasks. When children start being involved in doing chores and helping you out, it teaches them to be responsible, to be organized, and it also teaches them about time management. When children pick up their own mess and you teach them to keep order in their rooms, in their playrooms, it reduces clutter, which causes a lot of stress. So reduce clutter, bring order, and you have a calmer child. When children pick up after themselves, it teaches them to respect their belongings, but it also teaches them to respect the belongings of others. From the time that they're little, if you teach your children to pick up their toys before going to bed, for example, it teaches them cooperation, how to live in a community, and how to be respectful of other people's space. Because their toys are not all over the living room, all over the kitchen. It teaches that we share a space and we don't have to walk all over each other's stuff. In the process, it also teaches them organizational skills and various other life skills, and to live in a clean environment. It also teaches them about life in a realistic way, about rules and compliance. When they leave your house, there's probably order, whether they go at the doctor's office, at school. Things aren't all over the place. People pick up after themselves, people put their stuff away, and people help out. So you're teaching them how to be in the real world. By having your children involved in family chores and daily activities, you teach them how to become conscious individuals, not only of themselves and others, but also of their environment. If you start early on, it really becomes a habit, and it teaches children to want to help around the house and to contribute. And later, you don't have to pay them to do chores. What a bonus. Think about it. Do you get paid to clean, to cook, to fix the house? No, you just do it because it's part of your responsibility. So your children should learn the same value and should not require an allowance or to be paid to do chores. So if you don't get paid, why should they get paid? It also prepares them for real life. It builds their self-esteem. It fosters independence. It instills rhythms in their lives, and rhythms foster safety and security. Bottom line is that it prepares them for adulthood. Children who were raised to participate in family chores and responsibilities, in the end, they make better roommates and better spouses. Little children especially do not see this as a chore, and they love helping you out, especially if you started from the time they're very little. Trust me on this one. If you start when they are young, it won't be a battle later on. When children do chores with you, it's also another way to bond and connect with your children. And let's face it, it greatly helps you, and as they get older, it will free up some of your time. When everyone contributes and participates in chores, it keeps your house clean and clutter-free. Who wouldn't want that? It lessens your load, and as I said, it really helps you out. Children really love to help, and in the process, they feel good about themselves for doing so. You might be surprised about this one, but it also helps them develop empathy. Children are proud of themselves when they accomplish a task and bring it to its completion. When children develop the habit of doing chores at home, they become helpful children and help outside of your house as well when they go visit friends. When you think of all the different chores a child can help you with, it develops different skills at different ages. They learn to do dishes, mop the floor, pass the vacuum, rake the leaves, mow the lawn, garden. They learn a bunch of skills that will be quite useful later on in life. And as a result, they become well-rounded and resourceful individuals. Another nice thing about having your kids learn to help you out at home is that when they go on visits or sleepovers, you don't need to worry that they'll be slobs or won't help out setting the table, cleaning their dishes when they go visit other people. When children help their parents, it also fosters gratitude. Why is that, you may wonder? Well, they appreciate you better because they experience the efforts involved in taking care of a house, meals, and people. When they start young, not only do they learn that it's part of life, later as teenagers, you don't need to bribe them with money or threaten to take away their privileges, which in the end ends up backfiring on you anyways. I've listed here quite a few benefits, and I'm sure that there are many more I could come up with that are offshoots of what I've already listed here, but you get the point, don't you? I believe that there are no negative consequences in getting your children involved early on in helping out with chores or daily routines at any age. I've included a chores list developed by Maria Montessori, and it's nicely set out in a nice little table. I hope the list helps you. Pin it on your fridge as a reminder. You can find the link at the bottom of my video or on my website. If you sign up for my blog or newsletter, you get a free ebook on the complete benefits of having your children help out. You just got a sneak peek of that ebook in this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope from this point on, you'll be encouraged and won't feel so guilty to have your kids help you out around the house, and know that you will be giving them lifetimes worth of skills